All right, boys and girls. So we got Trey Young up top, 9.8K. He's not worth 9.8K anymore, but I'm just not playing him. If you want to play Trey Young, shove him all the way up your ass. I have no interest in him. I don't know if somebody kidnapped his kids and they're making him play like dog shit, but he's been acting real strange lately, and I'm over it. He barely hit 40 fantasy points, struggling to get 31 fantasy points. Got to 39 fantasy points, which is going to win you nothing. 38 minutes, 22 fantasy points. 34 minutes, 35 fantasy points. And then he sits there with a smile on his face. Now they're going up against Cleveland. I want no parts of it. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is the game where he has 60 fantasy points, but we keep playing the same people all season long and they just keep failing. And it gets to a point where enough is enough. I'm done with it. I don't want no Trae Young in my lineup. Anthony Edwards is in play. He plays with some type of dignity. Like he doesn't want to be a bum out there. You know, he's playing hard. 9.5K, fire him up. Morant's in play. Reeves looks overpriced, but there's no AD and they're going up against Washington. And Washington will let me score 40. Mitchell's in play. Thompson, bounce back game. No Suggs for me. He lives in the locker room. Dyson Daniels, he's in play because he does a little bit of everything. And no more Jalen Johnson. Colin Sexton had a very good game, but I'm not gonna chase that. Colin Sexton isn't like that. Very score independent. No Van Vliet for me. I think Jordan Poole had 3 points last night. Keyshawn I almost said that was Keyshawn George. I said, wait, it's Keyshawn George 6,700. Nah, I don't need no Keontae George. How many minutes is he playing anyway? 32 minutes. I don't need him on the slate. Kind of spicy. Simon doesn't play. Tough matchup. Slow pace. Simon has been decent. Don't need Cole Anthony off the bench. Don't need Scoot Henderson off the bench. If Collier starts, he's in play. Ty Jerome. Let me see something. Ty Jerome's in play. He's not going to be as popular. You know, usually the first day they're real popular, then everybody forgets about them. Ty Jerome's in play. Conley if you're desperate. All right, let's go to shooting guard. Bane is an okay play. It's a 5-game slate, so everybody gets elevated. Jalen Green's in play. Clarkson 5.7. How many minutes did he get last game? 22 minutes, 25 fantasy points. Clarkson's in play, but they need to trade him. Let's cut the shit, man. NBA is just so retarded. I don't need Koulibaly. Kamara's in play. Don't really need Sharp off the bench. Struce if you want to be cute. Wells if you want to be cute. Whitmore's in play. Let's go to small forward. Wagner played what? 40 minutes. I think that was an overtime game. 7,800 Wagner. 49 and 43 fantasy points. Fire him up. Marketing, I don't need marketing. Abdi is in play. McDaniels is in play. For me. Are they going to start Sensabaugh? No. No, they're not going to start Sensabaugh. Because marketing is playing. Alright. I don't want to play 5,200 Sensabaugh off the bench. Hachimura looks decent, but I'm not enthusiastic to play him neither. I mean, he's in play because there's no AD, but if he's my last man in, fine. I'm not going to go chasing him. What else is here? No Keyshawn George, no De Silva. Richard, I don't think I need Richard. These Memphis dudes we don't need. I don't need in my lineups. I'm trying to find something, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not going to make it up. All right, let's go to power forward. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up the video. You don't have time to wait for starting lineups. You don't have time to wait for news. You don't have time to do your own research. You want me to send you my finalized, optimal, updated lineups right before lock? Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Everything else should be in the description. If I seem a little bit distracted, I am, because it looks like the block over from the back of my house, it looks like it's completely, they don't have no lights out there. That's crazy. So let me hurry this up before our lights go out. Braun 10-5, no AD. He's going to be very popular, as he should be. If you want to be cute and play Banchero instead, probably won't be a bad idea. What's Braun's ceiling? 10-5. You need 60. He could definitely get you 60. His ceiling is probably, what, 65? If they're blowing him out, does he need to play, crazy minutes? So I don't mind fading Braun from Banchero on this slate. Jackson, Mobley, they're in play. Randall's in play because it's a 5-gamer. We'll keep an eye on Collins. I don't want to play with Kuzma. I don't want to play Kuzma because I already know maybe he might feel some type of way playing against the Lakers and might give him a little pep in his step. But I know that he's frustrated with Washington, and obviously those kind of things affect your play. But for this slate, I wouldn't mind. I'm not going to mind Kuzma. Jeremy Grant, disgrace. No, thank you. Eason, if you're desperate. No Filipowski for me. And I think that's about it from power forward. Let's go to center. Let's wrap this bad boy up before my lights go out. Sengun's always in play. If he can't go, Thompson gets a bump. Brooks gets a bump. Steven Adams gets a bump if he plays. Is Steven Adams playing? Yeah, I pass him? No. He's questionable, 3,300. So we'll keep our eye on Sengun. We'll keep our eye on Kessler. If Kessler can't go, Eubanks gets a bump. Okongwu's in play. Ayton's in play. He's been playing better. Jared Allen's in play. If Goga starts, he's in play. Valanciunas is in play, but they're not going to need him to go crazy because there's no AD, and he doesn't play a lot of minutes anyway, so Valanciunas is just an okay play. Gobert's in play. Gobert looks good. Edey's in play. Probably going to play about 20 minutes, but he's been like a fantasy point per minute player, so I'm not really worried about that. Jackson Hayes, he already got priced up. He's in play. Koloko, if you want to be cute, but I'll stick with Jackson Hayes with no AD. And like I said, we'll keep an eye on Steven Adams if he plays himself. And if Sengun is out, and Brandon Clark, if you want to be cute, you can play Brandon Clark. And Rich Holmes also is in play. Because Valanciunas is not going to play a lot of minutes. You feel me? So I'm going to go in and get out of here. Appreciate y'all taking time to watch my video for a 5-game slate. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon. Check out the channel memberships. Super chats are open. And I hope y'all had a profitable Wednesday night. I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.